Hey my lovelies, thank you for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. Today's pick a card reading is what will happen in this connection. We're going to be taking a look at any actions they're going to take and the energies surrounding you both. But before we jump in, I've got something special for you. Have you ever wanted to take a sneak peek into the future of your connection? Well, now's your chance. You can get a free 5-minute private session with one of Oranum's famous psychics. It's easy, simply click the link in the description below to create your free Oranum account and then come back to the video and comment your Oranum username below this video. Discover the answers to your burning questions and get the clarity you need. Click the link and sign up. This is your chance to find out the truth. Thanks to Oranum for sponsoring today's video. I know you will love Oranum as much as I do. Now let's take a look at the crystals. We've got group number 1, the star malachite. Group number 2, the crystal geode. And group number 3, the rose quartz tower. Take as much time as you need to make your selection. Remember that I do have a second channel as well. Come and join us there and make it better over at Galaxy of Lovers, or your channeled love messages for the collective. 4 times a week over on Galaxy of Lovers. We would love to welcome you into our community over there, so do check that out. The link is in the description below this video. Listen to your intuition today, let it guide you as to which group is for you, and when you are ready, your timestamp for each group is in the description box below this video. Hit your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey my loves, this is your reading if you picked group number 1. And this beautiful crystal. And this lovely card as well. I can tell that you've got a very unique energy, a strong intuition, right? And a strong intuitive and spiritual connection with your person who you're asking about today. This says psychic abilities. Maybe you're opening your third eye, right? You've got clear vision, that you're clear-sighted psychically. Maybe you have prophetic dreams. Maybe you're developing those subtle skills. Interested in manifestation and spirituality. You may be a chosen one or a star seed. You may both be as well. I see you as like little star children, you and your person. Let go of control. Easier said than done. It says allow this situation to unfold naturally. So maybe you're trying to force it a little bit, or force them to do or say something in particular to relieve an intense emotion within you. Let your friends help you. So this is just like, make sure that you've got someone that you can talk to about this, about what's going on in your mind. In this situation, you may have friends in common as well. Mastery. This is about learning a spiritual lesson. Gaining control over yourself, right? In order to gain control over the situation. Past life love. Yeah, I really sense this with you and your person, that you go way back, that this connection is more than just one lifetime. It says your soul remembers this intense connection. I think you're aware of that as well. Maybe you're thinking about having past life regression. Okay, and this person who you're asking about today will show up in that regression. If that's something that's been on your mind or you've been curious about it. Self-care. There's a lot here about like looking after yourself, like not overextending yourself, not giving too much of your energy away to this situation or this person, like coming home to yourself, you know, spending, you know, an evening or a day just for you, right? To do something that gives you bliss, to put the focus onto you. Okay, that's going to really give you a lot of clarity. And if you've been feeling out of touch with your intuition, that's going to be the thing that puts you back in touch with it. I'm hearing that life has been like moving very fast for some of you, so that kind of slowing down. What they're saying is slow down, slow down. Slow down with this connection, slow down with jumping to conclusions or making decisions. Let's see what else we have, and then we'll look at your tarot. Interesting energies. I don't know why I keep pushing you away. So this is somebody who has a lot of emotions for you. This is somebody who's got like what do I want to say, like emotional bandwidth is wide, like not a narrow bandwidth. It's somebody who can flow with a lot of emotions, but they're feeling it. but they're keeping you at arm's length. They're pushing you away. This is making it very confusing for you. This isn't malicious. This isn't someone who wants to control you, right? This is somebody who's trying to, it's self-preservation is what I'm hearing. This is someone who wants to try and protect themselves. And we have, I want you back. I've got chills. I've just got goosebumps. I want you back. Push-pull dynamic. They don't know why they're like this. It's this spiritual lesson that we were talking about that they need to learn, right? They do have emotional intelligence. They don't understand themselves. Excuse me. Perhaps they haven't self-reflected. They're just acting out of their impulses. They're trying to stay comfortable with their emotions. If they've pushed you away, they want to be back in your energy. They want to be back together. Again, it doesn't feel like they're being controlling or manipulative. This is somebody who's just a little bit lost, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, this person wants to come towards you. They want to be romantic. This is somebody who wants to protect their heart space, who wants to protect themselves as well. Is what I'm seeing. What I'm hearing is they may have pushed you too far, like the damage may be done, is what I'm hearing. They may have pushed you too far. So they will come towards you, right? This is the action they're going to take. It's going to be very heartfelt, is what I'm hearing, and very genuine, right? Their approach to you, however they do that. But it may be that either you are closed off to that, or they're fully aware that when they do that, that they may have pushed you too far, or that the damage may already be done. Scorpio energy showing up. Your person is struggling because they're unawakened, right? They're unawakened to their own pattern. It may be that you understand it, or you've been researching it, or looking at YouTube videos and just being like, oh yeah, I think you've got an abandonment wound, or you've got this, or you've got that. Right? The truth cannot be told. It must be realized. Okay, so you cannot tell them what the problem is. You can do that until you're blue in the face. It has to be realized. And the fact is, they're laboring, they're struggling, in their romantic connections and connecting to you because they haven't seen the light. They haven't seen their own pattern. There's also a message here that maybe you've ignored a message from them, or a call from them, or they tried to reach out to you and you weren't really feeling it. You were feeling like this is too much pain, or you're just giving me crumbs. I'm not picking up those crumbs. And they're struggling to understand why a little bit, or that it feels very painful that you didn't respond or reciprocate at that time. Your person is very distant now, is what I'm sensing. They feel you pulling your energy away from this situation, like thinking twice about it, because you've got such a strong bond with them. They're aware of this, is what I'm seeing. They're not sure how to meet your needs, is what I'm seeing right now. Like, even if you tell them really directly, this is my need, this is what I need to feel supported and loved, this is what I need for there to be trust in this connection. Right, they still can't quite align it, or like make their actions align to their promises. Again, it's not because they're a bad person. Let's see what else we have. You're feeling like you can do without them, or that you can do without it. Virgo energy showing up here. I see you like being in your own energy, like taking care of yourself, pouring into yourself, elevating yourself, is what I'm seeing right now. This person feels like they can't compare to you. Like, you do such a good job of building your own life, of working towards your own goals, of self-soothing, of nourishing yourself, of creating a beautiful life for yourself, of being very, very self-sufficient, right? Not just in terms of material things, but like spiritually, right? This may be something that comes naturally to you, but for some of you, you've just learnt it. You've learned to do that because you know it's a healthy thing to do. And your person's just like, what can I possibly give you, right, that you cannot give yourself? What can I possibly give you that you cannot give yourself? Because they know that you've got it all going on. And the thing is, you don't need them, but you might want them, right, as to add richness to your life. But they don't understand that. They want you to need them. But you know you're evolved enough to understand that that's unhealthy. And yet they're not evolved enough to understand what you can see clearly, if that makes sense. Let's see. We have 2002. This is the void, right? The void is very beautiful. It's like a womb space, right? It's a space created in life for you, or just that you have energetically where you can create something, okay? This could also pertain to them longing for you, like feeling your absence, feeling a void in their life because they don't have you to touch, they don't have you to talk to, okay? Depression, thinking, stress, okay? We have 6666. The number 6 or 66 or even 666, the shadow self, may be significant to you. This is great blessings. This is about self-love. This is about boundaries. I'm seeing here. Let's see what else we have. I feel like you've invested in this connection, and this is what makes it difficult. Maybe you've got a history together with this person. Maybe you've been with them for a long time. Maybe you've poured a lot of yourself into this, and what I'm hearing is that's what you do. That is your MO. That is what's natural for you. Someone comes into your orbit, they receive your all, right? You don't give half measures. You give them everything, right? You are authentic, you're genuine, you wear your heart on your sleeve, you show up for people, you help them out, you support them, you listen, right? You've done all this for this person. So that is an investment, and that makes it harder for you, right? If they're being a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit inconsistent, or just, I'm getting this, like, it feels vague, right? They're not all in, they're not 100% in your life. It's like, it's not a strong energy. Feels like a weak energy, right? Feels like a weak energy from your person. And you've invested in this, and it's making it difficult. That's what I'm saying, because you've given it your all. That's what you've done. And now you're just like, well, what am I meant to do with this? Because you haven't seen, like, the situation that you're at right now. You're not seeing the return on your investment. Or you're just like, am I going to see a return on my investment? Like, I've been there for you. I've shown up for you. I've been authentic with you. Am I going to see a return, you know, am I going to see a commitment from you? Am I going to see what I've put into you reciprocated for me? So I think that's what's on your mind right now. Sorry, that one, hang on, we've got some... What's going on with this deck? Libra energy, Gemini energy showing up here. This could be, you could be married to this person, or in like a really long-term commitment with them, maybe living together, something like this. And that this is like, you've split up, or this is broken down. So that may be like quite a considerable investment. You may have moved countries for this person, moved cities, or vice versa. You know, like it's like a major investment. So it feels like a big loss, something that weighs very heavy on your heart. And you're just like, well, after I put so much into this, can I really give up on it? Let's see. They're in the same energy. They're in the same energy as you. Absolutely mirroring each other. It's just like they're in this energy of, I don't know what to do. I've invested in this connection as well to the best of their ability. Like, they've invested time in this connection. Feels like this connection really hangs in the balance. It feels like neither of you really know what to do or what the next step is. and you're waiting for them to make a move. They may be waiting for you to make a move. I think you're maintaining your poise though. You're just like, it's just not up to me. You're the one that pulled away. You're the one that messed this up. I'm not doing anything, right? I'm going to continue to invest in myself. If you want to do something, you can. Feels like they've got one foot in and one foot out. They're at a distance from you, and they may be giving you crumbs a little bit, messaging you like stupid little memes and things like this, but never saying anything, or asking how you are, but never really connecting, really. And it feels like it's bigger than just this connection as well. Like they don't know who they are. They don't know what they want to do with their life. Like all they need to really do is just pick something and just like invest in the beautiful things in their life, right? The beautiful people in their life, the friendships, the family, you know, building wealth, just, you know, go all in and just invest in those things. And they will find that life is richer. And yet they seem to be unable to do that, you know, and invest in this connection, and it will flourish because you are very compatible with one another. You guys, this is making my head spin. Look at this shiz. You want to see this? 2 different decks. That's you and that's them. Exactly the same energies. Or they're really feeling your energy. They just like, you know each other so well. They just know exactly where you're at without you having to say anything. I've got 4 tarot decks here. And this is what we get. You're very similar, very compatible, very similar energetically. Lots in common. But you're like embodying the same energy. Of just like, you know, they're picking up on where you're at with this whole situation. They feel like they've withdrawn into their shell a little bit, like they've gone within themselves. They miss you. This person misses you. They feel like you're a guide to them. Like you may have been the leader in this connection and they're the follower. And now they're kind of a little bit lost about where to go because they haven't got your input, your, like maybe you're the one that's driving things forward or has the vision or the dream, and they're kind of along for the ride. A little bit, and now they feel a little bit lost. Like without that, like maybe a lot of their life has been getting involved in your mission or your dream or your goals. Okay, or that you were the visionary, you were the driving force. It feels like you've got like, they've got a weak energy and you've got a very strong energy. They get reminded of you a lot. You may both be Virgo, but not necessarily. I see Sagittarius energy as well here. This person is very inspired by you. This person does care about you very deeply. They're a very deep thinker as well, but maybe not very good at expressing themselves. They may be on the autism spectrum or be neurodivergent in some way. They may be musical, very creative. Somebody very sensitive is what I'm seeing, but not very good at sort of expressing the energies that they pick up on or the emotions that they feel. There is happiness here for you. I see this person really expressing what's on their heart, right? I see them saying to you that they recognize that they've been treating you unfairly as well by being so distant and by not including you in their process. Okay, so I see what I'm hearing is heart to heart. I see this person taking action as well, doing something that's quite bold. What I'm hearing is like out of character, that's going to surprise you. So I see them taking some sort of action that's going to surprise you, that's going to be really out of character. I see them like coming on quite strong. I see them being very open and speaking to you from the heart about what's going on, and whatever it is that they say, it's going to bring you a lot of solace and it's going to make things better. So it's no matter what happens from here, right? It's going to clear a lot of things up for you. It's going to bring a lot of harmony between you, and that is like a really good starting point for where you go next, and that you will be in complete agreement, and that it's going to feel good to you. It's going to feel harmonious, the direction in which you're going forward. Those are your messages today. Do drop a heart down in the comments to claim the energies in this reading. Thank you for being here with me. Remember to claim your free reading over at Oranum with one of their top psychics. Absolutely free. Details of how to claim are in the description below this video, but I'm sending you love. Take care. Hey, my lovelies. Thank you for joining me. This is your reading. If you pick route number 2, we're going to find out what's going to happen in your connection, the energy surrounding you both. I'll try and get as much information for you as I possibly can. And also this card, transformation butterflies, may show up as a sign for you. I feel like you're going through a big personal transformation right now. You may be going through a glow up. If you are, this is like a, what do I want to say? It's a reflection of an inner change that's showing up in your outer appearance. Like you're changing your self-concept. It's what I'm seeing. So this transformation within yourself is going to really impact your connection, is what I'm seeing. Let's get some oracle cards. Yeah, love yourself first. First card coming out for you. That's that glow up there. Just learning to put yourself first, not to accept second best in your life. And it says stay optimistic about your love life as well. Good things coming in for you. Good things happening for you in your romantic life. Don't need to worry. You can include that in your self-concept as well. You're blessed in love. You're lucky in love, right? You're with the person of your dreams. Abundance. You guys are a whole vibe today, aren't you? It says you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. So an abundance of material resources, an abundance of opportunities, of good things, of bliss, of relaxation, of friendship, connection, right? Love, definitely. You guys! I get into trouble when I do positive readings. People don't like it. They want to sit around in their own puddle of misery. Look at this. True love. What did I say? An abundance of love. And then I pull this for you. True love is on the cards for you. Maybe with this person who you're asking about, or it could be a new energy that's coming in. We will take a look and find out for you. We'll get all the information that you need so that you can get clarity right now. I love this for you though. This could be that the change that you've made in yourself is really changing your life. And there's such a strong energy of just like, I'm not settling. Right? You did that in the past. You settled for crumbs. You settled for second best. And you're just like, you're just not doing that. It's just not, it's not the vibe. It's not what you're doing. Okay? You're like asking the universe, you're saying to the universe, no, I'm not putting up with that. So, so bring me something better. Oh my goodness. We are past life lovers. So a strong spiritual connection, a strong spiritual love, either in your life or entering your life. We will have you are my spiritual teacher. I really feel like this journey that you have been on is now illuminating the way for others. You're becoming a spiritual teacher. Yeah, and we get inner child healing as well. So yeah, I see that here for you. You've done the real work, not the superficial work. You've done the real work, and that is like attracting somebody who is also leveled up or is leveling up. You're a powerhouse right now. I'm telling you. Let's see. You guys, this could be a new person who you're asking about, and you want to know like what's the deal here. If that's the case, I see like an emotional risk really paying off for the long term, right? If you put your heart on the line, if you wear your heart on your sleeve, if you give this person a chance, give them a go, you know, because it feels good to you, it feels right, it resonates with you, it's going to pay off. They're going to be in your life for a long time. You may marry them, right? You'll learn a lot from each other. It will be very rewarding, very nourishing. Is what I'm seeing as well. This person hasn't spoken to you about how they're feeling. This is super confusing. I feel like there are two energies here. This person could be at a distance from you. You've got somebody who's at a distance from you, like an emotional distance or a physical distance from you. See, the message that I'm getting, and if this isn't your message, then don't take it. We can take a look at it. But what I'm seeing is that you've got someone who you're asking about today, right? I always pick up on the predominant energies, the strongest energy that's in your aura, right? I feel like you're asking about somebody that you feel sad about, where things are kind of breaking down with this person, or who you miss or is no longer in your life. But the message, right, is that as a result of that, you started working on yourself, you made a breakthrough, and now you're attracting a legendary love into your life. That's what I'm seeing here. Something that's completely unexpected, something that's out of the blue, somebody that you can really resonate with, that you can really count on. That's your future. So whether that's with your person or not, but it feels like if this is the person that you're asking about right now is at a distance from you, you did have a strong connection with them. You do have a strong connection with them. They did teach you a lot about yourself. It was a catalyst for change in your life, this connection, is what I'm seeing. It was a considerable investment as well, but it feels like they turned their back on it. It feels like maybe they've been stonewalling you or haven't been talking to you. There was love in this connection. You are very lovable as well, and they want you to know that that you're very lovable, and that they'll always have respect for you, always care for you, always love you, is what I'm seeing. I feel like this person always treated you like an option though, like they were always talking to other people, right, or allowed other energies into this connection. Right, what I'm hearing is they took your love for granted, or they took you for granted, like you'd always be there. Is what I'm seeing right now. This feels like someone who's very emotionally confused as well, who you're connecting with. Somebody's very emotionally confused. They've got like a lot to learn. You know, quite a way to go in terms of like developing their own self-awareness, is what I'm seeing as well. Cancer energy showing up in your reading, Taurus, Virgo, that may resonate with you. Not necessarily. You felt like this person was too controlling, like, or just like a bit, what do I want to say? Like, they wanted things on their own terms. It's like they wanted to play it too safe, right? They wanted to be too safe, too conventional maybe. And there's something here and you're just like, I want big experiences. I want to really like get to the marrow of life. I want to travel. I want to see all these amazing things that I've seen on Instagram. I want to go and see them with my own eyes. I want to create something. It's like you've got a big vision. And it just feels like your person was just like, no, I want to stay with what's safe. I want to stay in my job where I can get my regular paycheck. I feel like you weren't quite in alignment with that. And they were too afraid to do that with you. Is what I'm seeing right now. They're just like, no, let's just play it safe. That's not the actual words. And they didn't realize they were doing that. But it feels like they were holding you back a little bit from this transformation, from this expansion, from this glow up. Doesn't mean that there wasn't love here. It just feels like you've outgrown them. That's the message that I'm getting. Yeah, 1001, spiritual awakening. This person needs to awaken. They need to understand themselves better. They need to increase their self-awareness. They're spending a lot of time looking outwards, over-identifying with their ego, looking to other people. This person's going to make me feel better. This person's going to make my life better. This person's going to rescue me, right? They need to look within. So the number 2 or 11 may be a sign for you in this connection. This is about new beginnings, personal development, all the things that we were talking about. It says heading in the right direction as well. It's you going in the right direction. You're on the right path. We have 0220. Number 22 or 4 may also show up as a sign for you regarding this connection. It says act on your idea. divine timing, ambition, discipline. This is what we were talking about. You've got a lot of ambition, you've got goals, right? What it is that you want. You may have wondered if this was your, like, I'm going to grab this deck, your divine counterpart. You see, I feel like you wanted someone who's going to be a leader, or someone who's at least on the same page as you, or can be in step with you. That's what I'm seeing right now. Let's see. You may be ignoring this person. You may have blocked them right now. Or like, for some of you, you may have fallen in love with their potential. You may have just thought, yeah, this is such an amazing person. They look really good on paper. You get to know them better. You realize that they've actually got, they've got a lot of good qualities for definite, but they've also got a lot of issues that I'm seeing here that you may be ignored for a long time. And when you look back on it, or if you look at it in the cold light of day, you're just like, oh yeah, I see that now. I see all the kind of orange flags, or I just, you know, I see all the different things that I turned a blind eye to, or I ignored about this person, where they weren't living up to my expectation, or to the person that they said they were. They weren't living up to that. And I feel like you overlooked a lot because you'd invested in them. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see. I feel like this person's connecting with you, or they will connect with you, but it's going to be very superficial. They may send you a silly meme or a joke or a WhatsApp message. Doesn't really mean anything. I feel like they're not taking you seriously, they're not taking this seriously, or they're not being as serious as they need to be in order to kind of develop this. They see like that you're doing very well without them, or that they know that you'll do very well on your own. Pisces energy showing up in your reading. Aries energy as well, Virgo energy. 99 or 999 may be a sign for you. There's an energy where they wish that you needed them, or that you needed them more, or that you'd say that you need them, but I don't think that you do. Is what I'm sensing right now. I feel like you're very sovereign. You take care of yourself. You don't need anybody else's opinion, right? You don't need anybody else's validation to make you feel good. That's what I'm seeing here. They wish that they could be like that. This person seems to reach out a lot for validation from other people. Other people think very highly of this person, though. They don't, like, the person that their friends see or that their work colleagues see is not the same person that you see. And if you try to explain it to them, they'd be like, no, they can't be like that. They wouldn't believe you, I don't think. I don't think. They are going to communicate with you. I think they've been thinking about how to communicate and what to say. I feel like this person has one foot in and one foot out of this connection. You may feel the same way, to be honest, is what I'm hearing from Spirit as well. I feel like ultimately your person is going to keep their energy to themselves. They've got like a lot of, they're on a path of spiritual awakening. But it is a journey. It's not something that's going to happen in the next few weeks, is what I'm seeing right now. This person may be a lone wolf. Like they're happier on their own, is what I'm seeing as well. There's like a bit of a lone wolf energy here. Or they may like push people away in order to protect themselves. or in order to kind of balance their emotions a little bit. I see you making yourself happy. I see a lot of happiness coming in for you. I feel like there's a realization from you that they're not really meeting your needs. I see you like, whatever it is that they're offering, I see you rejecting this. Like maybe ignoring a message from them. Taking a step back from this. Even if it's just in the short term. Maybe rejecting them, or just maybe like calling your energy back to you. Yeah, I see someone coming in for you who is very special, who is really, really going to show up for you in the way that you've been manifesting, in the way that you dreamed of, right? In the way that you'd always hoped. And that's your person. Okay, so eventually, it may be that there's more to this story that you're asking about today, but I really see you just eventually just saying enough is enough with this person and deciding to call your energy back to you. And the moment that you do that, there's this new person who's going to walk into your life, who is going to sweep you off your feet, who is going to be like absolutely super serious. They're only going to have eyes for you. Those are your messages today. Let me know how it resonates, or drop a heart to claim the energies down in the comments. Remember to claim your free reading over at Oranum as well. Loads of amazing psychics there, so that you can get the clarity that you need about the future of this connection or your romantic life. Give this video a thumbs up as well. I appreciate the energy exchange, but I hope to see you again soon. You take care. Hey my lovelies, this is your reading for everyone who picked group number 3 and the beautiful rose quartz point that we have today. And this card, Courage. You may have a lot of Leo energy in your overall chart, or a lot of fiery energy in your overall chart. I really feel like this human lifetime has been a real baptism of fire for you. It's been, you've had a lot of struggles in the way that you've had to deal with things that other people haven't dealt with, particularly in your childhood. Okay, this has an impact on your connection, on the connection that you're asking about today, on this connection. Let's get some oracle cards to begin. But this says courage. This is about your inner strength that you have, right? You've developed a lot of grit and determination. We have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So the full moon may be significant, Libra energy as well. So this is definitely going to work out for the highest good of everyone concerned. We have be bold and make the first move. This doesn't necessarily mean that you should, but it may be the case. What I'm sensing is that, what I'm hearing is that you need to give them a little bit of encouragement. Maybe they don't know. If I'm hearing that they're a little bit intimidated by you as well. So maybe they don't know. They want to be certain that whatever action they take is what you want. And they want to be certain that it's going to be positive, right? They don't want to ruin things. They don't want to upset things. They don't want to upset you. They don't want to be like, they want their success to be guaranteed. So whatever it is, if they make an apology or they ask you out, they want to know that it's going to be okay. So I feel like this person may need some subtle encouragement from you in some way. If you play it too cool, or you're too distant, or you like put the boundary up so high, they won't be able to connect with you. They won't be able to reach you energetically. Soulmate, beautiful energy here. Soulmate energy, maybe twin flame between you and this person. Something very spiritual. You guys, something very spiritual and intense is what I was going to say. And then you get, can you see that? Wedding as well. I'm not sure if it will come into focus for you. So a higher level commitment with a soulmate, somebody who is very significant to you. That's lovely. Let's see what else we have for you. Second chance. They may feel like they missed a chance, or they missed an opportunity, or they're looking for another chance with you. It feels like this is someone, I'm seeing like a dog with a tail between its legs, someone who feels a little bit ashamed, or feels a little bit sorry for themselves, or a little bit stupid in some way because they missed that chance, or they ruined their chance with you. We have leap of faith. It's safe for you to make the move you are considering. This is that energy that I was talking about, where your person wants to feel certainty, right? This is very important for them, okay? They want to feel certain, they want to feel sure, right? What I'm hearing as well is that the stakes are very high for them, right? So if you reject them, or you say no, or you push them away, it's going to be very, very painful, and it's going to make them feel shame. I'm also hearing that they were shamed in their childhood for expressing their emotions, or expressing, emotional vulnerability. So this is, a trigger for them, right? You may not be aware of this, you may not have thought about this, you may not know this, but obviously it's difficult for any of us to express emotional vulnerability. But for your person, because they've got this history of being shamed for having emotions, or being emotionally vulnerable, or having needs, right? It makes it more intense for them. We have let's take it slowly, right? There's a snail's pace type of energy to this, of them wanting to stay in their comfort zone, of wanting to have a friendship, or rebuild things, or get to know you like one step at a time, so that they can feel emotionally grounded and safe and in control. What did I say? It says, I feel so intimidated by you. Exactly what I was saying earlier. They feel intimidated by you, by your energy, by the power that you have over them, right? To make or break them, to reject them. Let's see. Long-term potential here. We see that wedding, higher level commitment energy, building together, creating something together, creating generational wealth, or a business, or a family with this person. Long-term potential written all over this connection. And your person feels a little bit stressed at this time, a little bit ungrounded. I feel like they're a little bit... they did something in haste. They did something that was too hasty, that wasn't thought through, right? They really replay this in their mind. It's something that they think about a lot, okay? Is what I'm sensing right now. So they may feel like they made a mistake by making this decision, or taking this action, because they hadn't thought it through. They just did it in the spur of the moment. It was very, it may have been not thought through, or something that they felt triggered into doing, is what I'm sensing. There's also an energy here which may resonate with some of you, of just like they come on really strong and then they pull back a little bit. So some mixed messages. They think you're amazing. They know that you are an energy healer, like you heal people just through your presence. You create, I'm seeing Princess Diana. So just a big heart, a lot of compassion, right? A lot of time for people, listening and supporting. They really admire this about you. They think you're amazing. They think you're the nicest person they've ever met. They have very authentic love for you. This is somebody who's very emotional as well, is what I'm seeing. Somebody who's very emotionally vulnerable, who's very emotionally sensitive, is what I'm seeing. This is someone who's truly in love with you. They see you as untouchable or unreachable in some way. You may have it all going on. You may just kind of take care of yourself. You may not be looking for anything right now. They may see you as out of their league. You feel like this connection is stalled in some way. You feel their energy. You've got the kind of frisson between you. You see the attraction. So you're just like, I don't understand why this isn't moving forward. You're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about this person. You feel like you have a spiritual connection with them. And there's this energy of just like, how much of this is in reality and how much of it is in my head or in my mind sometimes. I think also you understand this person, right? They feel seen by you. They want you to know this. They feel seen by you in a way because of you're so in tune. You are tuned to people and their energy frequency and what's really going on with them. And you don't live on the surface, you live in the deep, right? Spiritually, energetically. And they feel really seen by you, right? In a way that maybe they feel exposed even. That's what I'm sensing. This person may be a little bit different in some way. They may have ADHD. They may be neurodivergent in some way, is what I'm seeing. But they may worry that that might put you off, but it doesn't. But they don't know that as well. That's what I'm seeing. You see long-term potential here. You feel like this person is worth the investment. You'll be willing to invest in this person. Let's get an angel number for you. Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius showing up in your reading. 888 coming out. That's your angel number today. Balance, finances, wealth. What goes around comes around. We have 0440. This is about intuition, gut feelings, listening to the sensations in your body and not just your mind, about like what's true for you. Yeah, intuition. Relating, value, insights, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Look out for those. That's an 8 as well. So definitely the number 8, 88, 888 may be significant or show up as a sign for you, or the number 44 as well. Let's grab this deck and find out what's next. They're moving in a very particular way, is what I'm seeing. It feels like it takes a lot for them to overcome their inertia or their fear, right? And when they do, it all comes out all at once. So you don't hear from them, and then you get loads of messages, or you don't hear from them, and then they want to chew your ear off for ages, or you see them, or you think that they've gone out of your life, and then suddenly they reappear. None of this is manipulative. None of this is from a bad place. This is someone who's always second-guessing themselves, always trying to second-guess the situation rather than being open, rather than kind of asking. They come to conclusions that are just plain wrong as well. That's what I'm hearing. They make assumptions, right, about you or what you want or what's the right thing to do. And they're just so way off the mark, right? They may just think, oh no, I'm not gonna connect with you because, or I'm not going to reach out to you, or I'm not going to apologize, or I'm not going to explain because you don't want to, I don't want to be a burden, you don't want to hear from me. Someone who's very small energetically, they're trying to make themselves small, maybe trying to make themselves invisible. This is childhood wounding as well. They've been spying on you. They watch you online. They're keeping tabs on you is what I'm hearing. They're keeping their eye on you all the time. It's like they slightly prefer this connection to be in their head than in reality. This person may be a little bit of a dreamer, definitely an introvert, definitely somebody who's like a little bit different from the mainstream, but that's like completely a-okay with you. They fear rejection. They fear that they're like they've received a lot of rejection in their life because they are a little bit different, or because they see life differently to other people, or because they have wisdom, right? And they don't realize that that's their superpower, is what I'm seeing right now. And so they fear that from you, that you'll reject them, that you'll push them away like lots of other people have, and they're going to continue to relive this wounding. is what I'm seeing. This person feels like a light worker as well, that they have like a healing mission on earth as well, just like you do. They want to harmonize things with you. If things have been like a little bit rough, a little bit confusing, they want to harmonize things with you. They've really got you up on the pedestal. Their love for you is very genuine. Comes from a very genuine place, very, very authentic. Like this person loves truly. Right? Is what I'm seeing. I see them overcoming some of their fears, even if they feel afraid, to kind of come out of their shell. Even though they're afraid of rejection, even though they've been hurt in the past, I still see them making their move towards you. Because this person doesn't want to live without you, is what I'm hearing, or they don't want to miss out on being with you. You're the one for them, I tell you. You're the one, as far as they're concerned, you're the one for them. They like to keep your arm's length a little bit, and it isn't to control you. It's just they don't realize they're doing it. That's what I'm seeing. You may work with this person. I see them working up the courage to really kind of... This is the thing here. Actually, Sagittarius energy, Leo energy, Aquarius energy. They're working on it. Oh my goodness, yeah, 888 is definitely going to be a number for you. Definitely going to show up as a sign. Put it in the comments down below, 888, to claim the energies. So I feel like they're working on investing in this connection. I feel like they're working on their, they have a pattern of like investing in things and then abandoning it, right? Like, I'm going to reject you before you can reject me, or I'm going to abandon you before you can abandon me, because of their wound. This is something that they're working on because they realize that it's hurting other people, it's hurting themselves. They realize that they're doing it. They have this realization. They're just like, I see my pattern. I see it. I see the way I like run away from things. And it's something that they're working on. So it may be like an anxious attachment style, but it's something that they're prepared to put the work in and work on. And I think if you talk about it and you get it out in the open, then you can be very successful with that. I see them healing this wound as well. Like the wound, like healing over, healing up, so that they don't have to carry it with them their whole life. So I do see them messaging you. I do see them reaching out to you. I do see them being quite tentative. I do see that there is a lot of, that they're emotionally invested in this connection, that there's a lot of potential in this connection, that they see that potential in this connection, right? With you. I see them wanting to build something with you as well. And wanting to create change within themselves, which I think is really positive. I think that you have a lot of compassion for this person and what it is that they've been through, or who it is that they are. And you know that it isn't easy to be different, or to have a different energy, or to be more high vibrational, or have more wisdom than the general level, or the general population. And so you see that about them. Those are your messages today. Thank you for being here with me. Do give this video a thumbs up for the energy exchange, and drop a heart down in the comments as well to claim the energies. Also claim your free reading over at Oranum. It's free to sign up and you get a free reading if you are a new customer there. Details of how to join are in the description box below, but I'm sending you love. Take care.